Okay, I am bombarding you with videos. I know I should be working. I just got a message on Facebook on my Astrovan tribe page. There's a guy on YouTube who comments on my videos a lot. He seems like a really nice guy. He's into the ancient astronaut, alien stuff, and he's been referring to me as a star child. And other people have read that comment and now are sending me notes about it. His thing is, I had to write it down because I don't know how to pronounce it correct. Haujin Contactee, Haugean Contactee. We should have a phone conversation sometime, dude. I'm open to that. I figured I might as well just do a quick video on this because what my thoughts are on this sort of thing. Because I'm open to it. I hope it's a real thing. I am jealous of people who say that they have some alien contact person that they can communicate with. I'm the type of person where I'll believe anything. I'm not gullible. I mean, I'm not stupid. I'm not. Now, of course, I just said I'll believe anything, and I said I'm not stupid. But it's just that I've known too many people that swear by it, or have friends that they swear by it. I was doing one-on-one yoga with this beautiful human being quite some time ago. Wow, almost 20 years ago now. Yeah, about 20 years ago. She was awesome, and she had a friend who apparently would do readings with people who had this, and the name might even come to me, started with an O, but had this alien being that she would talk to all the time and would help her do readings with other people. And I never got to meet this person. So I've never met someone face to face that I can recall who tells me that they talk to aliens in one form or another. And what kills me about it is I ask for that all the time. I have weird things that come to me, but it's never like this super concrete, tangible thing. Because I would sit down and just have an interview. You know how many questions I have? It would be nonstop talking forever. Hours and hours and hours and hours and days upon days and weeks and months of just, well, what about this? What's the story with that? It would just be nonstop. Because I want to be informed. And then I would just be relaying that to you. And I ask for that all the time. Come on, man. Give me some answers. Let me help some people out. Nothing. So, a little dubious about it, but I'm open to it. I will tell you, I've told this story to my friends before. Some of them were there. I told it there's a video I have out with the UFOs, with my UFO pictures I took in 2008. I recently did a video where I showed those pictures from they're on my Facebook page. I didn't hide any of that. I put it out at the time, and through that I met this woman she was very young at the time. It was 2008, so she's older now. Her name's Kimmy, beautiful woman. And she, not just outside, but as a human being, if that's what she really is. Dun, 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 dun. And since she could speak, was talking about what she could see around people, their auras and other beings around them and that sort of thing, which freaked her parents out at first. Excuse me. But they turned that into a money-making thing with her. So ever since she was very young, she's been traveling all over the world. And people have been flying her all over the place. And she's been doing readings. Well, I guess they call it a reading. I don't know. But the point is that she wanted to meet me because of the pictures that I took and put out there publicly. And when she met me, she told me that I have a golden aura and she sees wings on me. But that was the end of it. There was no, what am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that? You tell me, what am I supposed to do about that? That doesn't help me with anything. I want to believe I'm special, but I want you all to believe that you're special. I think all of us individually are special. I want to believe that too. I don't think I'm better than anybody else. I don't think I'm smarter than anybody else or better looking or any of that. Maybe I'm a little more charming than you are. I'm a lot more funny looking than most of you. And I'm a weirdo, man, like we all are. But our weirdness is what makes us all similar, right? So this is me putting it out there. Yeah, I want to believe it. On one hand, I say, yes, I believe it. But like the person who's never seen Bigfoot, it's hard for them to believe it. I will say on the Bigfoot thing, because this came up recently too, just something to think about. The evidence that we have that supports the existence of Bigfoot, putting aside eyewitness accounts like mine, where I was just a few feet from one, so I know these things are real. The evidence that we have, the DNA, the hair samples, the blood, and everything else, they're way more human than you think. That same evidence, we use that same science to put people to death in prison for murdering people, right? The same evidence that we have to support as Bigfoot will put somebody in prison for rape or murder. So, you know, there's that thing. Palm fronds are just falling from trees. I wouldn't want to get hit in the head by one of those. Anyhow, I digress again. I'm just saying, this is me putting it out there. I am open to this. So if you're from another planet and you think, I mean, here I am. I'm sitting right here. Come and talk to me. Let's go. Let's make it happen. If you don't want to be on camera, you don't have to be on camera. Tell me everything you know so I can pass that along. Because I think I'm pretty good at telling stories and getting a message across to people. And maybe I could be the conduit for that. And I think I'm the right kind of guy for it because I'm just an average blue-collar kind of dude, man. The problem I have with these people that do these channels is it's the setup. It's what's behind them, how they're sitting there, their hairstyle, the clothes that they're wearing, the way that they're talking about it. It just comes off as, and I apologize before I say it. I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad. But it just comes off as weird and somewhat creepy and odd. And I don't think that you're going to gain viewers or get your message across if you visually come across as being kind of creepy or weird, for lack of a better term. I'm just off the cuff here, so I may not be speaking exactly what I want to. I want to convey it in a nice way. So that's kind of like, that would be my thing. Like you'll see these channels. I've watched them. They're sitting there. There's crystals around, and they're wearing like a black turtleneck. And remember Conan O'Brien in the year 2000? You remember that one? Yeah. If you want, I think it's easier for people to listen to you and absorb the information you want to give them if you look like one of them more. You come off like them, like a normal person. Normal, whatever normal is. Normal is boring, I get it. But that's my problem. That's my personal issue with that stuff when I'm looking into it. It's the source. It's the people that it's coming from. I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like if you're telling me you've got somebody you talk to that's from another world, even if it's just in your head, you have to show that to me somehow. And not me, but everybody. Like sit down with a piece of paper and a pen in your hand and sit there and ask questions and let him come out with these answers right there on camera or something. I one time had an experience. I was on an empty stomach and I did some edibles that I made myself that were extremely powerful. And I was having this epiphany and I was writing it down. And as I was writing it down, it hit me and my arms started shaking. And I had a vision in my mind of, I was writing, but I had this puffy shirt on, and it was by candlelight. There was a candle there, and I had a quill pen in my hand. And my script, because I always print everything pretty fast and sloppy, but my script changed to cursive, very fancy, as I had this vision. I have the piece of paper. I still have it. And it freaked me out. And I realized I was channeling something, and I had to sit back and go, whoa. And I sat down. I was at this my coffee table, and I rested my arm on my knee with the pen in it, and I did not try to write anything. I just sat there, and my hands started shaking, started writing things out in this, and I still have it. Just words. I was asking questions, and answered me, and it was interesting. Sounds crazy. I had a couple other things pop into my mind during that time too, which is pretty odd. But that sort of thing is so rattling, and not, I don't mean that in a scary way, but it's kind of rattling to where you're like, well, okay, I don't know what to do with this. And the thing is, I would love to immerse myself in that 24/7 because I think that's way more important than everything else that's happening in our personal lives. But our personal lives are real. We have interactions with people that we have to do every day, and I have to deal with clients and have them be comfortable with me and give me money so I could do projects, so I could pay bills and live. And it's like this thing that we have to do just to survive in this current existence precludes us from putting the amount of time into it that I would like to expose it all. If it's real, and I know that there's something to it because of my own experiences, then I would like that to be the thrust of everything. Because if we can have direct communication with this, that could change the world for the better. I hope. So if you're one of those beings and you're out there and you're listening to me, you're hearing this message, this is me pleading with you, come on over, man. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Show me something. Take me somewhere, right? In where it's lucid, where it doesn't have to feel like a dream to me. I don't have to question it. It's like, bam. It's like Enoch being taken up in the ship, right? If you read the book of Enoch, which you should all be doing. That's what I want to have. I don't want it to be a dream. I want it to be like, boom, friggin' materialize right now. Shake my hand. Let's go out and have a beer and a steak and talk about this stuff. Let's go for a ride, man. Take me off the planet. Shit. Take me away for 300 years and let me come back then. That'd be pretty cool. So that's just how I feel about it. So thank you I'm taking it as a compliment. I'm not the type of person who walk around thinking I'm anything better than or greater than anybody else. I have an issue with that. But I do understand it. And people my whole life have been putting things on me that is kind of like, it's like pressure that I've always shied away from. So I guess I've been pushing myself away from it the whole time. That's my own issues because I don't like that feeling I get from people trying to make me feel different or special. Because then you get noticed by other people who then want to screw with you, which is what turned me into a kind of a tough person when I was younger because I always had to get in fights with people. And I don't want to have to do that and hurt anybody. So anyhow, I'm all over the place. Point is, yeah, I believe in it. I want to believe in it more. I have my own experiences. They are real, but they're not real enough, even for me. So let's make it happen. Let's just get here. I don't want it to be a thing that I can think, was that real? I need it to be conclusive. I need a conversation while I'm wide awake, while the sun is out maybe. How about that? And again, for those of you that are trying to push the message on this and get people to believe in it and everything, think about your presentation. Because some of you it's just too much. This is my opinion. But that's how I see it. It's hard for the rest of us who are working people and, the masses to sit there and kind of like get through what your presentation looks like. Right? They're not even listening to you because they can't get through how you look. It's a terrible thing to say. But it's something you got to consider. I know how ridiculous I look right now. I'm wearing a friggin' apron, man. But I will say about aprons, people that have to wear an apron for their job, those are the people you should be listening to. Those are hardworking people. Have a good day. Be good to one another. And come on, aliens. Hit me, boss. Hit me. Bring it to me. I'm ready. I am so ready. And I want to, if it's real, I want to be able to share all that information with everybody. And so I know a bunch of you were laughing. Yeah, okay. Laugh at me. It's all right. I don't mind. I've been funny looking my whole life. People have been laughing at me. So next time.